Hey RuseScapers, and welcome back to my Ironman Road to Max Cape, episode 31, and today we are going to finish up, probably going to do it in the first minute or two of this video, going to finish up getting these stats to level 80 plus. We're going to start off this video by grabbing myself a farming level, so I will let you guys get into it. Alright, so the way I'm going to grab this farming level, as you can see I only have about less than 20k XP to go, and I have some penguin points saved up, so I haven't been doing my penguins every week because I'm an idiot, so I'm going to throw the experience into, here we go, put it into farming, and there we go, picking up just enough XP to get the level. I didn't calculate it or anything, believe it or not, I just kind of got lucky. I would have looked like pretty much a fool if I hadn't been able to get that, but I got it, and there we go. Unlock some stuff. Polypore Staff is pretty awesome. I will, I think, need 92 Slayer or something to kill Ganodermics to get the Polypore Staff, but when I do, I will have the ability, or sorry, the Polypore Stick. But then I'll be able to make a Polypore Staff, which is nice, and of course, to be the ability to farm Snape Grass. So anyway, we're going to get probably into Thieving next. Finish up that Thieving real quick, bang out those 2 quick levels. It shouldn't really take too long because Thieving is a relatively quick skill. But other than that, we'll probably go on ahead and do something else this episode. I don't know what yet. I'll probably decide as I do Thieving, and I'll update you guys on that shortly. And yeah, like I said, we'll be getting 80 Thieving soon, and after that, we'll figure out whatever else we want to do. And my dog just barks, so rip. Fucking dog. Well, like I said in the last episode, I am going to be working on getting my 80 plus skills in the beginning of this episode since I wasn't able to finish it last time, so going to grab myself a Thieving level 79, one of my least favorite skills in the game until you get to later levels. In my opinion, probably one of the more annoying skills in the game, and Pyramid Plunder doesn't help. I don't know why I'm lagging at the moment. For some reason my computer, or not my computer, but just RuneScape always has that weird lag when I leave Pyramid Plunder. It's kind of interesting, but anyway, yeah, just grabbing up level 79 Thieving. I don't even know if this is the most efficient method to train at the moment for my level, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. I'm not interested in looking up a guide or anything right now, so I'm just going to do it the way I know how to do it, and I only need 2 levels anyway, so excuse me, wow, voice crack. I am extremely tired at the moment, so I apologize if I sound pretty bleh. But I'm doing Thieving and I'm exhausted, so 2 things that don't go well together. But anyway, I'll be back probably, I assume my next level will be level 80 Thieving. I don't have any plans of doing anything else other than maybe a farm run, so I'll be back hopefully soon with level 80 Thieving, and then we will be finished up with getting all of our skills 80 plus, and then we can go on to something else. In just a moment, I'm going to pick myself up the last Thieving level for level 80 Thieving. When I'm done with this, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not feeling particularly motivated to play RS right now, so I'm probably going to do something AFK-able and just kind of bide my time until I either get some motivation back or have a reason to do something else. I might do some fletching because I realize that I have all those maple logs in the bank, and yeah, they're worth a lot of money once you turn them into bows if you sell them to a shop. So anyway, just picking up level 80, and I'll see what I unlocked in a second here. Pickpocket heroes and pickpocket, or double loot from paladins, not exactly good. I wouldn't pickpocket hero if you paid me to, so yeah, not useful. I'll need level 81 if I want to unlock the next Pyramid Plunder room, and it'll be a while before I unlock the Dwarf Traders. I think it's like 89 or something. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but it'll be a little while. But anyway, I'll be back shortly with hopefully some more progress. Like I said, I might do fletching, depends on what I feel like doing, but I'm still thinking at the moment of what I would consider like worth doing AFK-able wise. It would be nice to get back to doing prayer and combat and stuff, but honestly, I'm not feeling it right now, and yeah, I have other stuff to do that I have to still edit videos for the day and all that stuff, so probably going to go ahead and do some fletching, or maybe mining, and mining at the gold deposits, because that's good for 2 skills, and it's pretty AFK-able as well, so we'll see what I decide to do, but either way, I'll be back with more progress shortly. Well, I did decide to go ahead and sort of take, I wouldn't say a break from RS, but just do some stuff that's more AFK-able, and I'm pretty close to a woodcutting level. But my daily reset happened, and for the 2nd day in a row, I picked up myself a Delve into Daemonheim task, so I'm going to pick up almost 200k Dungeoneering XP, and a Dungeoneering level 4, level 94, so one quick Dungeoneering level out of the way. And I'm going to go back and continue woodcutting at Ivy, grab myself 90 woodcutting in the near future, and of course another 90 plus is always nice. Looks nice on the stat thing, isn't particularly important, but yeah, going to continue AFKing for a little while, and hopefully I'll pick up a woodcutting level, and maybe I'll go do some other AFK skills after I'm done getting this woodcutting level. I ended up going completely AFK and completely missed myself getting 90 woodcutting. I did unlock quite a few things, unlocked Elder Trees, unlocked Prometheum Hatchets in Daemonheim, which I think I actually have one of those, so yeah, also unlocked Evil Elder Trees in case I ever find one of those, so yeah, will be very exciting once I unlock Crystal Trees at 94. Until then, though, I'm pretty much just going to continue to stick around at Ivy. I don't think there's anything else that's particularly worth my time to go and train, so as far as woodcutting methods anyway. So yeah, gonna continue to stay here for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna try to get 99 or anything like that. I'm just basically, I don't know, I'm just kind of burnt out of RS lately, so gonna try and do some stuff that's AFK-able on the side and basically take a break without actually taking a break, if that makes sense. So I've been feeling this way for about 2 weeks or so, and I don't know what's causing it. I think it's just like trying to plan 2 accounts all the time and stuff. I don't particularly like doing that all the time. I like to enjoy, and as opposed to like work my ass off on this game, I play games for fun. So anyway, gonna go ahead and continue woodcutting though, not to be in a depressing mood or anything, but yeah, kind of burnt out, but still gonna continue playing regardless. And like I always say, as long as I'm doing something AFK, I'm enjoying it, so I'll continue to do some AFK stuff for maybe a day or two and get myself back in the mood to do some more, probably some Slayer or something, because I have still have not done this Rune Dragon task, so I'll get around to doing something probably Slayer related eventually. Alright guys, new quest came out, I went ahead and did it, and I'm sure you guys have noticed I posted the whole quest on the channel, cut it up into a shorter video. It's about an hour long, so can't really say short, but there we go. Gonna pick up level 92 crafting. After doing that quest, I've still been AFKing and stuff. I can now make Ganodermic leggings, which could be potentially useful for training Invention in the future, and Ceramic chaps, which maybe I'll make some of those in the future as well once I get the supplies for it. But yeah, probably going to stick around here a little bit longer because I'm 15k off of a construction level, and I'm also 150 XP off of a constitution level. Pretty much have it, I just have to go and get it, so I'll probably try to pick that up today as well. But anyway, I'll pick up a construction level soon, and that'll probably be the next thing you guys see. Like I just said, I'm going to pick up this construction level now. It's always nice to pick up a construction level because it's such an annoying skill to train. I didn't get a skill pop-up there, unfortunately, but unlocking a bunch of different stuff, mahogany treasure chests, other than that, I guess nothing else particularly important, but yeah, just a quick construction level, and I'm also going to go pick up this constitution level right now real quick. Like I said earlier, I have only 148 XP left into a level, so I'm going to go and grab that real quick as well. I just needed something quick to kill to get this constitution level, so I decided to come to Suqua's because I figure it's a quick place to get to, and they're relatively easy to kill, so I figured that this would work out for me, and there we go, going to pick up level 94 Constitution. As I've said previously in the series, I want a Constitution to be my first 99 if possible, so would be nice to try and get this done first. I will obviously have to sort of balance out my combat stats to do that, but I think it's possible if I do it properly. But one more level towards that goal, grabbing myself level 94. I'm currently only 5 mil XP off of 99 Constitution, which is pretty cool. That means I'm pretty close to both Magic, Constitution, Dungeoneering, and yeah, that's it. But just a couple 99s I could be getting in the near future, possibly all around the same time, because training combat probably will cause me to train Magic as well. So anyway, random thoughts, but yeah, I'll be probably going back to doing some more AFK stuff again. I'm not sure what. Maybe I'll do some fire making or something, just something a little bit more fun. And yeah, we'll see what I decide to do, but probably fire making because I would like to get that to level 90, get some more levels over that level 90 threshold. So anyway, I'll be back shortly. Missed it by like a quarter of a second, but I just picked up 90 fire making. I got 98. I got 89 as well. I didn't record it because I figured that it wasn't worth recording just that one level. There was nothing unlocked, but did pick up 90, so that's another level over level 90, which looks kind of good on my stats. Doesn't really have anything too important going along with it, though, other than potentially burning elder trees, but really not that important. I'm going to probably look for something else AFK able to do. I'm kind of just enjoying not being too invested in RS at the moment. Playing on 2 accounts but doing AFK stuff on both makes it like just really relaxing. I'm still making progress without investing, like, you know what I mean, all my attention into the game. So I'm kind of considering doing divination. I know it's not efficient to do divination. I should just be doing my daily caches, but it's a, I don't know, I just have a hankering to do some div, so I might go do that. Otherwise, I'm not sure what else I would do, so maybe some fletching. I did want to get to fletching, so I don't know. We'll see. Went ahead and did decide to do some divination. I'm going to pick myself up level 83. Nothing particularly important about this level as far as I know. Actually, that is kind of important. I can now make and chop divine magic trees, which I should do every day. Will I do it every day? Probably not, let's be honest, but it would be wise to do that, and you know, maybe I'll stockpile some, and it'll give me some motivation to do that every day rather than cutting ivy. So anyway, gonna probably stop doing this for now. I have some chronicles to turn in, and I've been here for quite a while. As you can see, I have quite a lot of energy. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but kind of tired of doing divination, so I'm gonna try and do some invention on my main account, and while I do that, I'm gonna find something else to do on this account that I can do somewhat AFK-ably. Not really close to any levels, so we'll have to find something and grind out a good amount of XP before the next clip. Okay guys, rather depressing news at the moment. As you've probably heard in the last few episodes, I have a Rune Dragons task that I have been sort of hesitant to complete because I knew that they were going to be very difficult to kill, and I just really didn't feel like doing it, and I had a feeling I wouldn't even be able to do it with my stats and items that I have, so I decided, fuck it, I'll go ahead and I will do it. And then I realized that in order to do it, I need to make myself some Dragonbane arrows or bolts. So I went ahead and made a bunch of astral runes. You can see I have my green dragonhide, I'm on lunars. Other than the ore, I don't have the ore in my inventory yet, but I have all the quests done, so obviously I have the requirements to mine them, and smith them, and fletch them, and blah blah blah, all that stuff. I can make any Dragonbane item I want to. Then I realized something rather critical. So here's the problem. These are my range weapons. Crystal Bow, which doesn't use arrows, meaning it won't have an effect with the Dragonbane arrows. Blisterwood Stake Thrower, which only uses Blisterwood Stakes, so cannot have an effect with Dragonbane bolts. Salamander, which only uses the tar, so it cannot have an effect with Dragonbane bolts. Hand Cannon, which only uses hand cannon shots, so it cannot have an effect with the Dragonbane bolts. And I don't think there's another item in here, I could be wrong. We can look right here and just type in bow. You can see I have a U-shield bow that's not going to work against a monster of that caliber, and I have a Mithril 2-hand crossbow. Again, not going to work. It needs to be at least level 60 plus, I believe. So I'm pretty much fucked here. If we go to crossbow, go to, I don't know, what other things? Bow, arrow, I don't have anything. I have nothing. I have nothing to use for killing these things. So I've come across a bit of a huge issue, and I don't know what to do. My only two options are either A, go ahead and do dungeoneering until I get myself for 3 mil XP, so I can either grind out 3 mil XP so I can get chaotic crossbows for a single task, or I can go to Queen Black Dragon, which is what I would prefer to do in the long run anyway. I can go to Queen Black Dragon and grind out until I get myself the Royal Crossbow. And that would be, you know, realistically fantastic, but there's no guarantee that I would get one in a timely manner. It could take me a month to get them, technically. I mean, there's no guarantee I could get them. There's no way that I can improve my chances either. So, pretty much, yeah, it could be great, it could be terrible. So, it doesn't really seem that appealing or intelligent to risk that. And my other option is to cancel the task, right? So, obviously, the obvious option is to cancel the task. But in case you haven't been watching the episodes, I am at 12 Slayer points, and it takes 30 points to cancel a task. So there really is almost nothing I can do right now. I'm put into a position where I can physically not complete the task without either spending multiple days grinding out dungeoneering, or hoping for some really lucky RNG at Queen Black Dragon, or I can go to Taverley and reset my entire kill count of Slayer, which is a terrible idea, but I really don't think I have a choice. So before I go ahead and do this, I'm going to throw this in here. I was so close to 200 tasks completed in a row. It's going to be so depressing to do this. I really don't know what else to do, though. I'm going to regret this if somebody in the comments says, oh, you could have just done this, and that was the simple answer to the question, but honestly, I'm not willing to spend the time that is necessary to complete this task, and I will never complete this task. It's pretty ridiculous, actually, the requirement. I'm not even sure why. Well, whatever. I'm not going to bitch about the task because it's my fault for not having the stuff required, but at the same time, it's like, damn, man, I don't know what else to do. Like, fuck me. And the problem is, in case you are wondering, you cannot complete a kill without Dragonbane arrows or bolts. You need it for the first phase of the kill. So if you don't have them, you physically cannot do the task. It's impossible. So my only choice is, like I say, to either do 3 mil Dungeoneering XP and put off Slayer until I can find the motivation to grind out pretty much to almost, I'd have to get to pretty much 97 or 98, 97 I think at this point before I would be able to get this task done, or I can hope for luck at QBD, and neither of those things seem very smart to do. So I think I'm going to skip this task using Spria. If you haven't completed the quests, it's Turiel that will be here, but I think I have no choice because it hurts me so deeply to have to do this and lose pretty much, what did I say, 194 tasks. I'm going to lose all that progress. It's not the end of the world, but it really sucks, and I guess, okay, kill 37 spiders. Well, that's going to be my first task now. I can't get Slayer points for another 5 tasks, I don't think, so what I think I'm going to do is come back to her for 5 tasks in a row, spam out 5 tasks, and then go back to doing high-level Slayer. That way I can get back to gaining points, because obviously I really need points to be able to skip tasks like that, and doing this more than once is unacceptable. I'll never do this again on this account because it's terrible. It's a terrible thing to do. It's so inefficient. It's such a waste of time. I lost all those points that I could have gained when I hit 200. It would have been great. But unfortunately, right now, there is a system update. I'm going to go ahead and make these bolts anyway because, to be honest with you, I just want them in the bank, and it'll motivate me to, in the long run, maybe a few weeks from now, get myself, not a chaotic crossbow, but I probably am going to go and grind out some QBD at some point, which I really am excited to do, to be honest. And I have the gear required. I have super anti-fires. We can go here and see them. I have super anti-fire flasks. I have grand attack, strength, and defense potions, so I can melee if I want to. I can always make myself some magic potions as well, so I can use my chaotic staff. And in general, I want to get this account like sort of ticked up to the point where I should be at in terms of combat gear, because really having no efficient weapon for range right now is unacceptable, and yeah, I should never have to do this, so I'm going to probably try to get my shit together on that and make it so that I never have this issue again, because really, this is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, I'm going to try to fix these problems, get back into Slayer. I'm not going to show you the first 5 tasks, because let's be honest, you don't need to see me kill 37 spiders. That's fucking stupid, so I'll be back in, after this update, probably about half an hour or so with all these 5 tasks done, and we will grab a new task from the Elf City Slayer Master, try to get back into Slayer. Sorry for this long cut into the video to talk about this, but it was really frustrating for me, and I really don't know what to do. I was looking up all kinds of different stuff and couldn't find any way to kill them, so yeah, it's pretty much is what it is at this point. I don't know what I'm going to do now other than do Slayer and just try and get back on track here, because it feels like I just lost like 2 months of work, but whatever. Like I said, it's my fault because I'm the one who didn't take the time to grind out Slayer and stuff and get weapons for my combat level. But anyway, I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I went ahead with my plan and canceled that task, and as you can see down here, it says I have 0 tasks completed after I've completed a couple, as you can see. So I assume that her tasks don't actually count, which kind of sucks, so I will have to do normal Morvaran tasks, and hopefully I can get something decent. 283 Greater Demons, it's actually a pretty good task for me because I can use my Salamander. I don't know why I'm asking for tips, but anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do if I end up getting another Rune Dragon task. I'm going to have to cancel it again until I get enough points to block that thing, because honestly, fuck that task. Even if I had the right items, it's too complex of a task. I like Slayer to be relatively simple and fun, not complicated and annoying, so yeah, I'll probably end up canceling that task altogether. But for the time being, I will just go ahead and do this Greater Demons task, get that done with, and as you can see, I have this augmented Tarax hammer that I've had in my bank for quite a while. I'm going to probably level that up with my melee tasks as I get them. I can't augment any of my armor. I don't know why you can't augment Where is it? Right here, Royal D'Hide Bodies. I'm not sure. I think you were supposed to be able to augment them. I could have been wrong. I could be wrong about that, but I thought you were supposed to be able to. Maybe you just can't on an Ironman, but as you can see, it says you can't seem to work out how to augment that item. So, yeah, pretty strange. I'm not entirely sure, and it's the same for the legs as well. And I have unlocked the ability to augment bodies and legs, so yeah, pretty annoying that you can't do that. I made a couple sets, as you can see, because I thought you could, and then realized you couldn't, so rip. But anyway, gonna go ahead and do that task, and get myself back into Slayer, get this this whole Slayer shit back rolling again, because it's been a long time, and I'm kind of excited to get back into it, make some money again, and do some combat. Well, I was able to finish that Gritter Demons task, and as you can see, I am less than 1,000 XP off of a range level, and I'm almost dead, so let's try and get this range level real quick off of a couple Water Fiends, and I damn near killed myself trying to finish that task without banking. Had to actually stop and regenerate for the first time in a long time. Also trying to do Kree on my main account, but there we go. Picked up level 92 range right there, and now I'm going to go grab myself a new Slayer task from Morvran, and I'll be back. Okay, let's see what we can get off of Morvran real quick, and we're going to grab 261 Dark Beasts. That is an awesome task, and yeah, don't really need any tips from him, so I will be going to do that task right now. I might use my cannon, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be crowded in Caradel's dungeon, because I'm sure a lot of people are using their mask nowadays, since it's such a great place to train Invention. It's not the best, but it's quite good if you don't want to go and camp Aerits and fight with all the, we'll call them people, I guess, the people there. It's just so many of them, and they're all really ignorant. I don't know why people are so so hateful over the game, but whatever. This is weird experiences I've had recently, but anyway, I'm gonna go finish that task. Go start that task rather. I have a cannon with I think 2,000 cannonballs in it. If I can find it, it's right here. 2,400 cannonballs to use. So should get me through this task, I hope. If not, then I will just finish up the task regular. Oh, I just realized I won't be able to do it in Morvran's with the cannon, so maybe I won't do it with a cannon. I'm not sure. We'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna bank, do that task, and I'll be back. Starting on that, completed the one task and gained 0 points, so I'm gonna need a few more tasks before I start getting points again. So hopefully I won't get anything too, or rather, I won't get any tasks that are impossible to complete because yeah, I don't have points to skip. So I'm just about finished up with probably the best task ever. This task is amazing. Just pretty much sitting here praying magic, going around picking up my drops, and occasionally going ham on one or two of the Dark Beasts, letting my cannon do a lot of the work, but of course I'm still stopping to kill some myself as well, but also letting my cannon do as much as possible as well, because that's why I brought it. So I don't mind losing the cannonball, so I'm just letting it do its thing. So this is going to be my last kill, this one here probably. So my cannon runs out of ammo. Good timing. I'm not going to put any more cannonballs into it, even though I don't have any, too much left anyway. I'm just going to kill this last one. That's my task complete. As you can see, I don't have much inventory space, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, if I can, okay, I'm going to go to here and go anywhere, really. It doesn't matter. I just need to be near a bank. And then I'm going to run back here, grab my cannon real quick, and go get myself a new task. Got back in time to pick up my cannon. I was kind of worried that I might not, but yeah, I didn't have enough space in my inventory because of the all the drops I had. If you saw down here, I had all of those rune chain bodies and stuff. The reason why I had so many of those is because I forgot to bring alch runes, so normally I would just alch them on the spot, but I didn't have alch runes on me, so rip. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go get a Slayer task now real quick. Okay, let's see what we get from Morvran. Hopefully no rune dragons or anything. Oops, I think I just misclicked. Let's see, you're going to get 253 Water Fiends. That is fucking awesome. So far, all three of my tasks have been good, and all three of them have been ranged, so getting quite a big chunk of range XP out of the way today, apparently, and a little bit of hit points XP as well, of course, but mainly range, and yeah, I'm going to go do this task. This will probably be the last task of the episode, only because I'm running a little bit short on time. I want to get this episode out today, which means I still have to edit it, render it, all that bullshit, so I'm going to try and get it out today, so this will probably be the last task, but yeah, I gotta gear myself up, get my inventory cleaned up, and I'll be back. Okay, last kill in the Water Fiends task. I got quite a huge chunk of range XP, and I still am not getting any points. I still need to do 2 more tasks, but I'm gonna go grab myself one more task and then end the video. Alright, let's see what Morvran gives us. Like I have been saying, I hope I get nothing I would want to skip, because I can't skip anything. Gonna get 87 Iron Dragons. That's actually really good because I do not need to, or rather, it's not so much I don't need anything, but that'll be a task that I can complete relatively quickly to get myself more points, and obviously I don't need to skip it, so that's nice too. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of episode 31. I know it's been sort of all over the place. I haven't really had a set goal in mind for this episode. I have been having a goal more recently in every episode, but this time I didn't. Next time, I'm probably just going to keep doing Slayer. I don't know if I want to go for 99 Slayer, or if I want to try and just go for 99 in my combat stats. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but for today, that's going to be the end of this episode. That's going to be all for me. And for the time being, I'm going to take a bit of a break while I edit this video, do something AFK-able. Fuck, I forgot. I hopped worlds to go to Water Fiends because there were a lot of people, but, so yeah, my pin isn't in, unfortunately, but I'm probably going to go do maybe some wood cutting or some fire making or something. It's pretty much been my go-to thing for AFKing, so I'll probably do one of those, and when I'm done editing the video, I'll probably go back to Slayer. And yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. Drop a like if you're enjoying the series, and other than that, I will see you guys in episode 32.